As you were engaging the governor,
Yeah.
I was working through my mind to remember, during this matter, was there any one time when the Deputy President came out and said that he confirms that there was an attempt or a plot on his life?
No. Because
I think in person he never did. And a threat on somebody's life is a major one, is a major issue. So that's not a joke. And there is no way you can play games about, especially the life of a deputy president, a sitting one, for that matter, and one who happens to also be an aspirant to be president, meaning that he has worked around people and created some following. That would mean then that you're risking a lot. Yeah. And as I went through my mind, I agree with you, I couldn't remember any one time when the deputy president said, yes, indeed, it is true that I either suspect, have heard, or I know that there is that kind of plot. And so I think then it boils down to what we said in the first instance, that this matter proceeds now and we'll be able to know precisely what is the truth about it. Yeah. And also to make my comments that I think, social media has got to be, has got to be regulated one way or the other, Trevor. Yeah. If you look at most of the major outcomes of big issues around the globe, big ones, and remember about an issue like Brexit, in the United Kingdom, and I was reading through some comments by major politicians at the end of the day, and see the kind of casualties the outcome of Brexit occasioned to big names, including prime ministers, that, a wave of social media influence. And of course, that has given life to institutions like, Cambridge Analytica and so on. That tells you. I was listening to somebody else day before yesterday, and he had come to me and was proposing that he wanted to introduce to me some companies from the, from around Israel and those areas in the Middle East. And he was saying he's got a very, very good company that he wants to introduce me to. Yeah. And so I looked at the resume of the company and the proposals. They say they're able to help you to do if you're running your campaign. Yeah. And part of the major content they are written in bold is propaganda.
It's like a tool.
And it's like something, it's like something good that you want to go and sell. And that becomes a marketing point for an international company that says that they're going to help you to play propaganda. Yeah. And how they're going to also, help you to probably, downsize and, ridicule and even lie probably about your opponent. Yeah. And that's what we've made it. And I think that we have to rethink this thing, because then how do you claim that we want to get a good outcome out of a terrible process? Yeah. That you're promising people that you're going to give them, a leadership that is accountable, that's truthful, that's futuristic. But the way you've gotten to that position is through lies and propaganda and, a negative influence. I think that's something we would really need to think about. Okay. But then, as far as the young man Dennis is concerned, I think it is important. If there was that kind of thing, then he's going to prove it. If he can't, then it will be his day.
Okay.
Yeah.